And we're live, baby. Hello. Welcome, welcome. It's been a minute. Sorry, I'll just get out of those funky jams so we can actually get going here. It's been a while since I've played, since I've streamed. But man, oh man, what did we learn last time here on Beast Wars? I don't totally remember. Man, I want to say something about we were being chased by a worm man, I believe. There were also people in the streets had begun to... Sir, you are... Do I have a tab open? What the fuck? Are you saying words? Okay. Yeah, pretty sure it's him mumbling. So we have this gentleman mumbling in front of us. I forgot who he is. I think he's hiding from someone. Oh shit. 7 o'clock. Right. So we have until midnight to do something. We're solving a murder. I remember that. We are... We're solving 2 murders now, actually, because we have the friend who invited us here to help him with a plague that has been harassing the town for some time now. But then both him and also some important magistrate gentleman of a varying magical nature also died. So we're poking around, we're poking our heads into wells like this guy is here, and we're just trying to figure that out. I do remember us being attacked by a worm man. Is that correct? He's not here anymore, so that's something. Let's get back inside, though. We don't want to stand around in the rain and juxtapose. Yeah, so we have that. So yeah, so there are worm people, there's magic, but we haven't really seen a lot of it yet, which is interesting to me. I do enjoy I hate how you walk, man. It's weird. Maybe he's doing some Tai Chi, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, so there's also people in the street. Oh yeah, there's the people who work for that big meat factory, right? That big slaughterhouse. This thing, the abattoir. Apparently, there's a bunch of people there that will just like start losing their minds sporadically. And that's clearly begun to affect people in the streets as well. Like, there are workers here that are doing the same thing in the streets. And yeah, they're just like harassing young women in the streets like a pack of like a family of velociraptors and like killing people. See, like she's not safe. No one's safe. But I think right now we're safe from that worm person that was attacking us last time, which is a sentence. Yeah, this is what happens when I don't play this game as much. This is what happens when I stop streaming. I forget what I'm doing. To this remote place. Someone came alive. I thought... Okay, do I have to go do that again? I do remember, like, I backed up a lot to just have more time because, again, this is like a timed mission, a timed game. And if I don't... I made the assumption, and I don't know if this is actually true, but I'm pretty sure that if I don't, like, get to a particular point within a certain amount of time, it basically, like, the game just I just get a game over, and it just cancels out, and I have to start over. So we don't want that, because I've poured too much energy and time into this. right now, we need to mosey over to Isidore Barak, our good friend Isidore. See what's going on with him. And we know he's dead already, but like I need to actually like trigger that knowledge of my character knowing that. We have 2 whole views, ladies and gentlemen. That is something. Thank you so much for watching, for liking and subscribing. Man. I think my friend Jess might have been right. The true horror is with how uniform all of the buildings are. Oh no, I'm going the wrong way. What's my inventory like, by the way? I thought I bought a bunch of stuff, but I'm not sure. I still have just a scalpel, which is terrific. I have a tourniquet for when I need to tourniquet people. Which is, I think, I might be completely wrong about this, but I remember being taught that that's like an ineffective way to treat. But I think it depends on it depends on what sort of a wound you have. Can I just Skyrim hop around this? I don't want to go around. Let me parkour. Please. Damn it. It's already 8? God. Yeah, I have to go all the way the fuck around. See here. Nothing. Useless. Ooh. Put your arms at your sides like that, child. Go ahead and be a little hobgoblin, steal from some dumpsters. We will not be speaking to that man. More stuff, more bottles. I might be speaking a little too soon here, but I do remember hearing a lot about... I love this. I want this in my house. Very badly. It's a fantastic poster. I think since we're here, I may as well chat with one of the brothers, one of the lethargic, opiate addicted merchants here in this fine town. Some dried meat, perhaps. Oh, am I? What? Negative 59 coins. That can't be right. I have 887 gold pieces. Oh, that's okay. That right. Gotcha. I thought when I clicked on this stake, I had negative 54 money. That makes more sense. Okay. Yeah. Well. Okay. Yeah. Steak, bread. Do that. Wait. Is that my inventory? That's my inventory. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh no, I'm dumb. I'm so stupid. Okay, we're gonna... Sir? I just sold this to you. You're up charging me already? That's not very fair. Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. Cool. Good times. I didn't buy anything. I just gave him money. This is a good start to a stream. Okay, anyway, God, I'm getting distracted. Another one of those sleazy brothers prowling the streets in their three-piece suit, like a mobster. Hey, where are you running off to? Wait, oh my god! This is what I was talking about! Look at them go! Look at them go! The fairer sex. So I've only ever seen women get attacked. Can you guys stop? Let's stop. That's frustrating. Alright, well... Let's see. That's so wild that like they've really set up this whole area to be like the entire town is just like walled off in certain ways. It's just a maze, which I'm sure is on purpose. Like and it is. It's very disorienting. But sometimes, you know, when you're on a deadline and you're trying to just like get things done, it's 8 o'clock and you're aware that there will be no light at the end of that tunnel and you'll have to start this entire game over again. It sucks, you know. You kind of just want to switch to a different game. Yeah, you want to just pout like this young lady right here. Where am I? Yes. Okay. So, hang a right up here? Yeah. Gentlemen, hello, hello. Blah, 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 blah. Do my job, you do yours. Wow. I literally... Okay, so I have already been all here already. Son of a bitch. Alright. Good. God, I love that guy. It's just fantastic. Why? Is that coming from the well? I wouldn't be surprised if there was some sort of like literal underground cult in this game, and one of the ways that you got down there is through a well.
Katerina thinks Claire is a messenger from heaven. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Vlad, and now tell me, did Isidore visit you last night? Tell me the truth, please. Yes, Isidore did pay me a visit, but don't ask what we talked about. I have no right to share that with you. Right, I'm going to ask you one more question now. Your answer will determine whether you and I become friends or enemies. Okay, sure. Well then, I'd rather be your friend. Go ahead. What did you talk about? Tell me the truth, please. Isidore said, note that I'm merely retelling it secondhand. He said there's an epidemic in the steppe camps. An outbreak of Tarbagan sickness, perhaps. The plague, that is. The father had issued an order to lock the termitary up to prevent the infection from getting in. And what are you so afraid of that you would conceal this? I don't understand. You did the right thing. There's an underlying sensitive family matter here. To cut a long story short, my father would kill me if he found out about this conversation. The unrest in the termitory, you see, well, I incited it to make father lock it up. He didn't believe Isidore. Oh. Fascinating. What do you think was the cause of Simon Kane's death, especially taking into account the fact that Isidore Barak had been his last visitor? We need to warn Reuben. It's very urgent. He is about to examine Simon as soon as the period of time required by the Kanes passes. That's what we've been... Is that what we've been waiting on? Maybe that's what we've been waiting on. But where he is, I have no idea. But where is he? I have no idea. Yeah, where's he staying? I don't know. There was a secret dissecting room. A secret dissecting room in one of the warehouses, but no one knows exactly where. He used to live mostly in the steppes, sometimes sleeping in the termitary or at Lara Ravel's shelter, but he's not there. I know that for sure. He went away to mourn his master. What would you have done if you were him? I would have resigned myself and left the place for good. My investigation is over. I'd wait for him at the Canes. It's simple. I'd check every warehouse, of course. Perhaps I'd find something. I mean, it would make for more interesting content, and that's also what I want to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Okay. I keep on using F to open and interact with shit. I don't know where I picked that up. I think it's in once human. Yeah, once human. It's interact. F is interact. Okay, so it's back to 7 something. Or it's almost 7 o'clock. Okay, so we have... I don't want to go looking at where... Oh, maybe that's Reuben's prosecutor. It's literally... it's literally named for me. Okay. Yeah, we'll go there. I think this time around we'll do that, and then we'll also check out whatever the hell is going on over here. That some beast-like troublemaker is causing a ruckus. I wonder what the creature whose murder would not be considered a crime looks like. Yeah. I don't think it's just some were person who's responsible for this. Like, it definitely couldn't. I don't know. It's gotta be deeper than this. This game is all kinds of kooky. Kooky banana pants, I tell you. Quit it with that attitude, kid. Alright, make a right up here. Hop, 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 hop. This is prime content, ladies and gentlemen. So you're aware. Yeah. Alright. Down here. Because I've been to Reuben's secret dissection room before. I just didn't know what the hell that was or who Reuben was, so I was just poking around and looking at stuff. We've arrived. We're here. Hopefully I'll find something. I didn't find anything the first time. Granted, I hadn't, like, officially started the quest here, but... Weird. Okay, I mean, this is Ruben's little area. There's nothing here. Are there plates? Oh. Damn. This game is very strange. I feel like I should... Nope. Nope. Huh. There's nothing else in this building. God, I just really... I know that, like, it would go outside of, like, the dimensions of the building, but, like, I want there to be, like, something hidden behind that poster, or just something, like... Okay, well... I guess... not. Yeah, I don't know. Also, where is, you know, we don't know where Ruben is at the moment. But he will apparently be over at the, that one family's house at some point today. So I might want to go and check that area out. But for now, let's go check out let's go check out that building where the Beast Man is. I do genuinely really want to figure this out. I don't want to just like half-ass this game. Very invested in the strange machinations of this small Eastern European town. Assuming it's I think it's an Eastern European town. It might not. It might be something else. I'm getting strong Eastern European vibes. Also, there are steps, and that's a pretty big hint, I feel like. Excuse me. La da dee doo da dee dee doo 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 dog. Control pen. Two views so far. Love that. I feel like there wasn't there like a yeah, there's a chat. I prefer to just check this. I'm gonna turn that off too. Seems wrong. Whatever. Any hoozle. The demographic just really. How far am I to this place? Okay. There'll be like a little Instagram thing, or like a graph that will pop up when you're live streaming. And when people come and go, it like really distracts me because like the graph will change, and I'll stare at that for too long. Alright, we're here at this sketchy abode. Is that the only door into this house? There's another door here. And now it's suddenly very, very quiet. What the fuck is this? I hate that. Ugh. Ah. Hi. Welcome.
It's better not to ask. Silence is golden.
Oh, okay.
He who distrusts himself is better off silent.
Okay, I mean, you're not wrong. Do you know where to find clean water around here? You were one of the locals in visiting this place for the first time. Why go looking at all? What? Fresh water must be plentiful in this place. There's a river close by. All that water comes from the steppe, and it isn't exactly clean. Yesterday I inspected all the springs in the area. There seems to be no more clean water around. That salty taste is everywhere. It's reddish in color, and there are disgusting clots in it. Where can I find clean water then? The townsfolk store clean water in homemade reservoirs. This modest supply should be enough to help us last a little while, but afterwards we'll have to drink that bloody mixture. How disgusting.
Why is the termitary so loud? What are they celebrating?
They're not, I wouldn't say necessarily that they're celebrating. What do you want, I wonder? There's a runaway hiding here. Take me to him. So, you live here, huh? No, I don't. But seriously, what brings you here, sir, outsider doctor? I don't want to... Why is my option being... Why? Stop smiling. I preferred it when you were frowning, actually. I don't... Why? No, I don't, but seriously, what brings you here, sir, outsider doctor? I just wanted to inspect the house, or you're concealing a killer. I guess I didn't want to be that confrontational, but, you know, here we are. Was it Vlad the Younger that dropped you a hint about a killer hiding here? That little spider. He simply respects his father and doesn't want to wash the dirty linen of his family in public. The dirty linen, do explain. Big Vlad has plugged the termitary up for a reason. The butcher's mumbling is all over the place, but if you listen carefully, you'll make out tales of such horrors that I get shivers all over. Thousands of people have lost their minds all at once there. Many have died. Something's brewing inside. Interesting. Take me to the butcher. I'll interrogate him personally. How did they die? How did they die? Dunno. Can't tell. The butcher will tell me anyway. Are you sure? Have you forgotten that he's crazed? If you think he'll communicate with you, you are mistaken. There aren't great talkers anyway. They aren't great talkers anyway, and they can only howl, growl, and bawl when they're under a spell. Fine, then lead him out of here yourself. Can I hold my own? I don't know if I can hold... Sure. I can hold my own. Go then. The butcher's in the hospice. The entrance is at the other side of the house. Don't come back here complaining afterwards, though. I'll deal with it. Okay. Mr. Fucking big cojones over here. I don't know about this, but let's go talk to the beast man, I guess. Well, maybe not talk, but you know, maybe we'll growl back at him. Maybe we'll die. Oh, hey there, bud. You look angry. Hello. Hola, you think I... No, I don't know what that means. Do kindly tell me, do you even understand me? Okay. Yep. That's about what I expected. Alright. Well, Gimski exhibits a genuinely traditional kind of filial piety, or he was pursuing some... Yeah, whatever. I doubt I'll be able to deal with a brute of such ferocity. I like how he wrote that down as he was being assaulted. That does bring me joy. He's gone. What? Also, what's with the barbed rebar on the sides of the house? Okay, we won't read into that. Is he in here? Are you high? Did he teleport here? Hi.
What's wrong with my eyes?
I don't know. Are you taking too much Valium, perhaps? Your veins are all swollen. Does being close to me make your blood stir? Was there anyone around that would want to see Simon killed? Heh, no one's seen that Shabnak yet. But everyone knows what he wants already. Do you know that a man-eater's victim feels the encroaching death? They know in advance they're next on his list, and so they walk about restlessly, waiting and waiting and waiting, and then the wait is over. And that's how you can tell who's being hunted. It's incredible how much you don't say and say at the same time. Why are you calling her a he? Anyone could become a victim of this hunt. You don't need to be a prophet to know that. Yeah. You've been tremendously helpful. Thank you. Now what? Well, I met the beast-like person, but who might not even be like, he just looked like an angry man. My character could just be like racist towards the native inhabitants in the steppes. Or everybody else is. I don't know. So that's really throwing me for a loop though, because he seemed, besides a little aggro, he seemed normal. He seemed like a normal person, not a wolf man necessarily. Perhaps he had wolf-like features. He just looked, you know, he had those raised eyebrows, very sharp. I don't know. He just looked. He looked like he could transform into a wolf at any moment, but he didn't seem like half wolf, half man. That doesn't necessarily, he's not like a werewolf. I don't know what I'm saying. This game is, it's so confusing. Okay, but yeah, so that was that, I guess. I don't know if that was worth it, honestly. Let's see. Okay, so we're still waiting on Ruben, though. Ruben is the man who's supposedly doing an autopsy on Simon's body. Which is important because Simon is the sort of patient number one, or patient zero, as far as like this whole murder mystery is concerned. There's something crucial to tell me. Yeah, and there are timestamps, which is interesting as well. I just noticed that. This is the 4th episode, and I'm just noticing that these quest markers have timestamps on them, which, you know, makes sense. But can you guys stop punching people? God damn it. Monsters, all of them. Alright, what time is it? It is 9:02. Great googly moogly. No, I'll take that. Thank you. Apparently, Katarina needs to tell me something crucial, and that was one of the last quests that I got, so we're gonna do that while we wait. Why? Bro? Okay, you know what? Get over here. Get over here, give me your money. Give me your money. Damn, this is very Morrowind. Oh, you died quick. Sir? Quit attacking the women in the streets! Stop it. Cease your madness. Also, why am I hearing crying children? Am I gonna hear crying children again? Pocket watch. Listen, I didn't want to do that, but I was sick of watching people get killed. Alright, I have 2 razors who children are quite fond of sharp things, says the game. Hunger is down a bit. Okay. My exhaustion's really, really peaking though, so I hope that killing 2 people like that didn't just, like, ruin my reputation for the rest of this playthrough. My heart is crying for my poor children. How are my dearest doing? Is everything alright? Oh, women's share is hard. Would you kindly mend my clothes, my dear? You've got a curious town here. I never expected to see something like this in such a remote place. Everyone's tired of the endless construction work. We want some quiet. Doesn't have a... is there a lot of construction going on? Not a lot, but I cannot shrug away the feeling that the world is changing all too quickly. The rulers invite architects from the capital, and they turn everything upside down. It's fun for the children, but a torment to us. Hi, Jess. Yeah, you know, it looks like, it seems like it's all the rage, too. Every lady in this fine town has one. Sorry to hear that. You have a very tidy little town. I haven't seen something like this for a long time. Oh, okay, goodbye. I murdered a couple of... Hopefully they're not your friends. Just don't keep walking in that direction. There's a couple of dead bodies there. Yeah, that's good. Yes. That's for the best. Okay. Stop distracting me. Gonna go talk to a lady who is very high on opium. And hopefully we will glean something good from that. We might not, though. This might just be a shit show from start to finish. This is not the right door. Hello, spider lady.
My eyes
Oh, the
look
torment,
just
I
like
can't bear it.
buttons, don't they?
Your eyes look exactly like buttons. Why don't you take some painkillers then? Wait, I thought... The owner of this house, Katerina Saburova, has something crucial to tell me. Was that it? Girl?
I need morphine.
I was gonna make a Coraline joke. I need morphine. I need a fucking plot point, lady.
Simon, to tame his impertinence, Earth had disgorged a monster from deep within its bowels.
I don't know what that means. Girl, you are wasting my time. Alright, well... There's that. Test algebra. Laura Ravel lives here, according to Yulia Lyusheva. A decent amount of local social events revolve around the girl. Her connections may prove to be invaluable. That might be a good place to go, actually. Yeah. Simon Kane, the main man of improper longevity. So Maria, Victor Kane's daughter, has been expecting my arrival for several days. She seems to know more about me than I do. I mean, maybe we should circle back to the main, like to that first little area. Chat with them again. I'm just kind of at a loss at like what to do to progress the story, because there's 2 hours left before I need to start this game over again. And I feel like I've been wasting too much time being a goofball and doing everything except the plot. So yeah, I don't know. It might be easier to start a new game. Just sounding off confetti. I keep seeing the things moving in like my peripheral, and I'll just see like a bunch of like little somethings just float around. I'll be like, oh yeah, no, yeah, see, there you go. Thank you for helping, Jess. I appreciate you. Welcome back to your lonely chat lobby. Yeah, so I thought I already talked to her though. Yeah, I think the lurker is Charisse. Man, you don't look good.
Was it a month ago?
Beckons
I
to
can't
them.
remember.
Come out of the shadows. She's at work, so I don't think that she can respond or like actually listen. She's she just has me on to be supportive because she's a sweetie. I have a bad feeling. Yeah. I have a very bad feeling. The same feeling plagued me just before my father died. I have a bad feeling too, although I'm generally not superstitious. Good talk. Wow. Terrific. Can't talk to you, can't talk to you, can't talk to you. Can I chat with you? I also can't chat with you. Alright. Wasting time. An empty water bottle. Very good. Very good, very good. I think this little live session isn't gonna be very productive. I think it's mostly gonna be me remembering what the hell I was doing and wandering around while chattering nervously. And then next session maybe will be more productive, or I'll abandon this game and I'll play something else. I did just get a beta invite to play Deadlock, which is a new game that Valve is coming out with and developing. And if you don't know who Valve is the developer that made the Portal games and the Half-Life series. Valve is also the company that is like made Steam, and ever since, like, should I play Half-Life? That'd be fun. I will miss this music though. It bops in a weird way. Looser.
So the Saburovs have offered patronage to some changeling. Who is she?
It's first of all, if you're talking about the dude who punched me, not a she. The bongos earlier in the wailing. Yeah. I'd like to examine your brother's body. We have sent for Isidore Barak's most accomplished apprentice. His name is Stanislav Rubin. Quite a resolute and talented man this Rubin is. I have great expectations of him. He will bring everything you need and you will examine the body together. Sweet. Yeah. So yeah, that's who I'm looking for. I'm looking for him too. I'm no pathologist, and autopsy is not my specialty, but I could perform a preliminary examination. Alright, well, let me know when this Rubin arrives. Why didn't you send for Isidore himself? I am genuinely sorry, but our family traditions were cherished for as long as the family has existed. One of such traditions requests the dead be left alone for 24 hours. That's a long-ass time for a body to just sit. Unless you have him, like, in a morgue, that brother's gonna stink. He's gonna stink real bad. The body is not to be seen or touched by anyone. This period of deferral will be over by tomorrow. God. A curious tradition. It is curious to let the body decompose for a full fucking day. On several occasions, excessive haste has led to undesirable consequences. Like what? Like bloating? The phenomenon that Isidore had invited you here to study, it is in our blood. This physiological trait that of our family shows itself from time to time. Okay. The examination of the body will not help you in any way. This puzzle has to be solved within your mind. I am not able to, or even allowed to tell you any more than that, believe me. I am not trying to conceal any evidence from it. I'm not trying to conceal any evidence from you. The body is kept in the ice house. It is intact, but focus may not be breached. Okay, thank God you people put your bodies on ice. That's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I will wait for the required period of time to pass. Please take all possible measures to ensure the safety of the body. Yeah, I mean... So... Okay. So we know that now, I guess. But wait, so... They aren't monsters. Well, some of them apparently are, Chance.
Tell me what you want, and I will tell you who you are.
Which looks could tell me whose words can be trusted. No matter what happens, the truth will be revealed in the end. I don't know for... Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know for how long you will have to remain here, Doctor. You are most welcome to be my guest. Excuse me. You are most welcome to be my guest, even though I won't try to keep you while you are here, though, and especially since you are trying to find out the truth, it is my duty to offer you a piece of advice. I would be most grateful for it. This remote place has a history of its own, that there is not enough time to retell it to you, which is unfortunate, since it is the background of the town that may possibly justify some local conventions that will most likely seem barbaric to an educated person like yourself. What traces did history leave in your society, then? There are 3 truths that rule this town, 3 origins, 3 ideas, if you like. For several generations, these 3 powers have been in conflict with each other. I suspect none of them can exist without the other 2. Yet each of them still strives to dominate. Each of them has its own voice, too. I have studied philosophy at the university, and I take it far more seriously than some of my colleagues. However, I fail to see its usefulness at the time. Tell me more. These voices are the ruling families, the co-owners of the Bull Project, who have been ruling this town for almost 2 centuries. Each one of these truths they represent is screaming at the top of its lungs, and in so doing travesties whatever value it carries. This is too complicated. I don't see what this has to do with your brother's murder. The first voice is the Saporovs, the second is the Olgimskis, the third is us, the Canes. We are the 3 heads of one beast. Each of the clans will offer their own understanding of what is going on. Each of the 3 will use their own voice and the voices of their followers to lie and distort the truth. What? Each of the clans will offer their own understanding of what is going on. Each of the 3 will use their own voice. And, well, okay, it's a... That... Okay. We cannot exist otherwise. However, in doing so, we will inadvertently reveal the entirety of the truth to anyone who would listen. So I'm surrounded by lies. How exciting truth is my only idol. It is the only truth that I fight. It is only for the truth that I fight. Bro's headshot is given Ian McKellen. It's a bit Ian McKellen. It's like Ian McKellen, a little Michael Caine, a little, oh no, what's his name? Saruman. What's Saruman's name? It's like Ian McKellen and Saruman. Yeah. And a different English actor. What was Saruman's, the actor who plays Saruman? He does heavy metal. Well, he did. Saruman actor. Christopher Lee. R.I.P. Yeah, thank you. Man, the latency isn't helping us. I have it on low latency too. Like, it shouldn't be that bad. Anyway, did you know that he was in a heavy metal band and he did like heavy metal covers of like Christmas songs and shit? It's awesome. It's so it's so cool. I like sprinted to Spotify when I heard about that. Anyway, you suggest I believe you. I suggest you believe no one. Perhaps I am the only of the three rulers that would ask you to disregard his very words. If nothing else, I hope it will win me your favor. At least I am offering you honest advice. You should never trust any of us completely. Neither the Kanes, nor the Olgimskis, nor the Saburovs. Okay. So we got three families that are warring over sovereignty of the town or something. And at least this guy's being truthful in that he won't always be truthful. But he's basically saying that each of the families are going to tell me a distorted version of the actual truth, and I think that that's just people like that. That's just like that. You're describing the investigative process, I feel like, because when you do that in real life, you're also going to get some distorted perspective of the cold, like, objective truth. So that was just a weird way of... I'm assuming there's more to it, but, like, you know, fucking duh, of course. I'm going to get different perspectives from the three families. I do not trust anyone blindly. That goes against my principles. Furthermore, each of us will try to paint a rather ungainly picture of the other two. Most likely we will fill you in on the negative sides of each other faction and withhold anything that is good about them. That is inevitable. None of us will stoop to outright slander, so everything that will be said will most likely be true, but this truth will be one-sided and incomplete. Listen carefully to what we say and take it into account. Your words are a pleasant surprise, Judge. The stories of the evil that the Kanes have unleashed onto this world are partially true. Do not feel obliged to act in our favor. As you can see, I will stop before nothing to ensure an unbiased investigation. The lack of prejudice I want to instill in you is the only one and only reason why I am making a confession like this. I do not want my brother to have died in vain. Okay. Here our desires concur, Judge. You got some wiggly eyebrows, my guy. Oh god, there's that too. Not that I have a tremendous amount of time, but I don't know if you were here for it. But let me just pee in that holy water real quick. Now there was a yeah here. The church noises, man, I swear. Quite something. So there's a face there. Looks like President Snow from the Hunger Games. A little bit, yeah. Yeah. I can see that. Anyway, that was literally all I wanted to show you. I just wanted to show you that face. Damn, I'm really getting caught up here. Those are more accurate church noises. I was gonna say, yeah, you must have been to a few churches where it sounded a lot like that. Journal quest. Okay. Today's quest: I'm in pursuit of a killer. Blah 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 blah. I think that the sun... Okay, hold on. It is best to avoid any mention of his household. When I asked him what his son was doing, the honorable stockbreeder momentarily lost his temper. I think that the son knows just as much as the father, and it will be easier to get him talking, but where can I find him? The investigation of the double murder has introduced a few additional considerations. It is highly possible that Simon died due to some unfamiliar disease. Stock Reuben, the town medic, should be warned at once. If he touches the body, he may contract whatever disease still remains there. Yeah. So I'm on the right track. Other tasks. Yeah. Task number 2. Get punched in the face by a werewolf and run away. I need to figure out the most fruitful approach. Simon is a well-respected man. If he mistakes my interest for effrontery... For effrontery? Oh, goodness, God forbid. Heavens, no. Would not want to be accused of effrontery. Familiar disease, stock room, and the town medic should be warned at once. Okay, and Reuben is coming here, right? That's what I gathered, at least. That really just looks like something where... You're new. Are you Reuben?
The grip of the manhunt is
Hell
tight.
yeah, brother. Hello. Greetings, friend. I heard news of your arrival. Everyone has. Are you here to examine the body as well? My dear colleague, I hope you haven't touched it yet. I haven't. Is there a problem? Simon's body, whatever it is, poses a dire threat. I suspect he has died of a contagious disease. Are you sure? Well, it doesn't matter anyway. If it's that thing again, what do you think it is? Look, yeah, I was gonna say, this man is a dommy mommy for sure. He's tall, he's got broad shoulders, he's got those bedroom eyes. Oh my god. He looks like he yep. Judging from what I've found so far, it could be Febris typhoidea, or the plague. I suspect Yersinia pestis or something not so dissimilar. Could these steps be home? What could these steps be home to? Febris typhoidea. I don't believe it. A second outbreak. Wait a second, I need to regain my senses. Are you sure about this? Do you mean what you say? No, brother, I don't. Why are you so scared? I am, and I do. If it's the sand plague, the master's death was so untimely. If it's the sand plague, we only have a few more days to live, you see. I have no idea how to stop it. No one does. So you're already familiar with the disease. Your mentor has encountered this before? What is the sand plague? I'm only making assumptions. I don't want to believe this. I'd rather have any other plague than this. Well, we have no time to waste. This body must be inspected, isolated, destroyed if necessary. We must take protective measures for that, of course. We need your diagnosis before we can provide reasonable protection. At the moment, you can only buy yellow immunity boosters at the drugstores. They are no good, but I'll try to do something about this. We'll need to take some remedies from Master's old workplace. Did you know he was murdered by his son? An atrocity. His son had nothing to do with this. I presume Isidore was infected by Simon and died of the same disease, or vice versa. Let us not waste any more time. I'm not so sure about that, though, because, like, didn't... Oh... wasn't Simon described as someone who, like, had his parts just sort of scattered all over his office? I don't know if diseases do that. So, yeah, he was attacked. He was attacked. Like, he had... It wasn't that gory, but I do remember some sort of, like, description of, like, cuts of, like, big claw marks in the corpse, in the cadaver of Simon Brandybuck, or whatever the fuck his last name was. What kind of remedies do you speak of? I'm gonna try to play neutral until I know for sure. I don't know if it was his son though. That seems a little. Yeah, I don't know. You're unlikely to take them seriously. Let's call it folk medicine, herbs, Eastern recipes, traditional step cures. But it works. Master used them during the first outbreak, and he survived at least. When was the first outbreak? 5 years ago. Jesus, no wonder this town is so depressing. I see. Why are your drugstores in such an appalling state? They deliver the medicine from the regional center, but there hasn't been a regular train for some time. Do you know anything about this, by the way? Perhaps people have some medicine stored at home, but then it's not like we can just take it from them, and the stockpiles are empty. Okay, we have another concern at hand now. I'll check your drugstores. As for you, please follow your plan. You're right. Let's make haste. We'll get everything ready for the examination. Meanwhile, let's arrange for the body to be isolated. Kane is keeping it in a cold place. I'll keep you informed. Just everyone. Really, look at that grimace. That sneer. Everyone's on Molly or opium, and what a town. If we act deliberately and with a calm mind, we can prevent this epidemic. Stay strong. I won't leave you on your own. You are a tall man. My goodness. Tall and proud in Gothic attire.
Perfect valor is to do without witness what one would do before all the world.
Okay, take it easy there, Chad. Was this here before? I don't know. Alright, hello.
I fear that Simon's death is a symbolic event.
Yeah, okay, we exhausted your dialogue. Alright, so
I haven't slept for 3 nights straight. I don't think I'll manage another one.
Jesus, and you're about to work on a body? My guy. Okay. We have goals. We have plans again. Hopefully, we have 45 minutes and counting until midnight. I'm hoping that let's actually make a new save file. Yeah, alright. I'm hoping that means, like, me progressing the story means that, like, when it hits midnight, you know, the game won't end. So, yeah. Found some immunity boosters. But, hold on a sec, because let's make sure I'm doing what I need to be doing. We have identified the killer, although we've yet to apprehend him. Okay. Ruben will collect the necessary equipment to protect him as he works with the bodies. In the meantime, I should inform Georgie Kane of what the primary investigation has shown. Oh, okay. Well, poopy butthole. Okay. I get lost in this town very, very easily. It's probably all of the buildings and how they look exactly the same. That probably doesn't help. Hello, hello.
I'm too old. Nothing can harm me anymore.
I'm too old. I feel it. I wouldn't say he died naturally. He died of a mysterious disease. Microbes are more efficient killers than demons. I need to examine your brother's body. Is that a hypothesis or a fact supported by evidence? fact, the body is in the focus of the crucible. You cannot examine it now, and I mean that it is technically impossible. No one may see the body before a certain period of time has passed. Neither Master Reuben nor you, my dear bachelor, not even myself. What am I supposed to do then? I keep forgetting that there's 2 other classes you can play in this game, by the way. It's not just who I am playing currently. I can play as 2 other different people. Which is wild. And interesting. Like I do enjoy that aspect of the game. Like, yeah, I wonder how like differently I would treat the other character that you can start out playing is a woman. So I'm very curious to see how to have the womanly experience in a small rural town as a doctor, no less. Are you sure you know what you're doing? Let's get that from every man. God. What can I ask of you? Now you have come to a conclusion already, have you not? If you haven't, then I urge you to seek out the facts as relentlessly as we do. May Providence help us if you are right. Alright, let's wait for that period of time to pass. I will discuss this with your brother. I mean, Victor, obviously. Let's just do that. I don't want to talk to your brother. La 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 la. Initial findings suggest that Simon Kane was killed by a highly contagious disease. It seems I will not be the first to meet the killer. Dr. Reuben has better chances at that. I just cannot help but think that were Katerina's prophecy to come true, it would have made the situation even more convoluted than it already is. It's not... I don't know why I said... that was a fact for Simon, at least. Because... you know... I mean, maybe he did, but he also got mauled viciously from what we know. Hey, there's not a lot of time left in the day, so I'm gonna go over here and see if I can get into this strange floating structure. Whatever this is. I'm assuming this is where Simon died, though. Oh, and the music has changed. Fascinating. I don't know where'd the bongos go. Bingo, bango, bongo. That's all that's up here. This is where I live now. This is my house. Yes. I'm assuming this is some sort of place where people stand or are burned alive. I'm not totally sure. Is there fall damage in this game?
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed.
We're gonna load that one. I like how I got that achievement. The I'm not dead achievement as I was falling to my death. That was pretty good. Alright, well. Cool. Very good. Very good. Very good. Did I save before or after? I'm just gonna run through the dialogue, it's fine. La 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 la. It's very good news that I got a different option, though.
In growing old, we become more foolish
More efficient.
and more wise.
A hypothesis. We'll go with hypothesis this time. I'd say that order must be restored. Wait, but a mere hypothesis is not something I will be willing to accept. Furthermore, the same rhetoric is widely employed by the people who want to hinder the murder investigation at any cost. The same people are spreading false rumors of civil disorder, which, as they would have it, took over the town. Yeah, no, there is certainly civil disorder. I have seen many people get assaulted in the streets. Okay, did I, though? Did I give the people what they wanted? The same people would happily sacrifice human life to maintain a semblance of order. What would you say to that? I would say that order must be wait. The same people would happily sacrifice human life to maintain a semblance of order. These are the same... whatever. Where's the body now, Judge? No one has touched the body since his death, blah, 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 blah. Even if he were was deliberately infected by some supernatural entity, I still need to make sure that I'm right. Venerable Bachelor, do you take me for some willful old fool who has burdened you out of spite? No, not you. Son of a bitch. The complicated solution of a simple problem, or perhaps you think I am covering somebody else's sins, getting in the way of you doing your duty. Duty. Is the body truly isolated as reliably as you say? The body is in the focus of the crucible. You cannot examine it now, and I mean that it is technically impossible. No one may see the body, blah, 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 blah. Alright, we'll wait for the time to pass. Alright, fine. Fine, fine, fine. Fine, 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 fine. Okay, well, that's just another... Is that the crucible? What is this? First block of the termitory, second block of the termitory. That's interesting. This one isn't, like, doesn't become highlighted. That's quite ood, I would say. Alright, well. Hold on a second. Okay, we got about 20 minutes in game time. And I have a decent amount of K-ish. And I hear this game only gets harder the further in you get to the story. Meridorm, a painkiller rather than a sleeping draught, restores a small amount of health, good for restoring strength during sleep. Meridorm has a strong sedative effect and induces sleep even during excruciating pain. Buy all of it. Is that what you all are on? Is that why you have those beautiful brown glassy eyes. Verify. Yes. There is nothing special about it, although the cases and lids seem to be made of a low-grade silver. Should I keep a watch? I don't think I need a watch. I already have some way of measuring time. A bone necklace. A beautiful necklace carved from bone that does not resemble bullhorn, but rather mammoth or elephant tusk. Okay. Smooth and heavy, a prominent example of primitive art. Okay, well. Syringe. Hook. I don't want to sell anything because I don't know anything. I'm also smooth. Right? Yeah. You're a smooth talker. A smooth talker and a lover. Shut up, you dog. I'm killing time. Is there anything around I could poke around at? That was where what's his nut is. Vlad. Vlad. Don't talk. His name isn't Jeremy. Hey. Wait, who are we talking about? Are we talking about the shopkeeper? Because I thought we were gonna call him. I thought we called him something else. We called him like Boomy or. Oh, the dog. The dog is Jeremy? Shit. Alright. My apologies. Oh, baby, 5 minutes left. Give me the business. Oh, thank God.
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
Okay. Well, it didn't time us out. That's fantastic news. Okay, yeah, let's go to the town theater. Yeah, a mime performance. Yes, you heard correctly, Jessica. We're headed there now. We're gonna go see a mime performance. I don't know, okay? I can't tell you that. The plot is mimes. It'd be wild if like some stranger that just like knows a lot about Pathologic but just, you know, hasn't seen this at all, just hops into the chat and sees like, what? Mime? What is the plot? Something that you just really had to be there for, you know? This is what people are missing out on. This is that good content that people just crave, but they just don't know I exist yet. I want you to have a chat friend. Holy shit, there's more chaos in the streets. You see that? Have you seen this in real time? Have you seen this happen? Yeah, so as you can see here, there's a vagrant, a vagabond, if you will, chasing down some woman in the street. And so that's happening. There she goes, shuffling off, doing her thing. Jess, have I introduced you to Annie Austin, by the way? He's a YouTuber that goes around video game towns and pretends to be someone from the... Yeah, you know, I killed a few of them before, but apparently if you kill too many people that are trying to harm other people, bad things happen. So I haven't been doing that. But anyway, there's this guy who pretends to work for like the like a workforce and employment bureau, like the federal employment bureau, and like goes into like virtual towns, and he he's done a bunch on like Skyrim towns and Morrowind, and he did one on Resident Evil. But he goes around and he like measures the unemployment rate of the towns that he goes to. And it's so stupid, and I'm bad at explaining it, but it's fucking hilarious. It's so good. Oh, hey, that's still happening, I guess. I wonder if he's been missing every single time. Just scoot along. Hey. That's a real knife. Hey, hold on there, bud. Come back with that. I want your knife. Get back here. Also, every time that I kill somebody, I hear the laughter of a child? What the fuck is that? Yo. He had lots of money on him, and also razors? It's my inner child healing. Yes, indeed. Dude, is that something I can wield? No. Really? That's too bad. That looks sick as hell. Yeah, I'll write it down for you. I'll send you a link. He has a lot of them. He has a lot of videos. He's been doing it for a few years now. And it's so good. It's so niche and random, and it's just perfect. Okay, here we go.
Today, the killer was identified. Its nature turned out to be completely unexpected.
The enemy is found and named. It's called the Sand Pest. The contagious plague is threatening to ruin everything here.
How can a killer like this be punished?
He looks like
How can
Steve.
a villain like this be struck?
He can't. It's impossible. By pulling a knife on it, you'll just cut an innocent body.
I think I should go. Nothing to be
Yeah.
done here anyway.
You
I don't know,
should
man.
go. Go then. Wherever you please. Shoo.
Shoo. There's the mime. Oh, okay. Yeah. What kind of play is this, Jess? It's a badass play is what it is. It's good. Now shut up. Sorry. That was great. That was really good. That was a really good play. Hello. Who are you? Can I be up here with you? Is it after the play? It seems there's no one here. Hi.
The Housefathers think they rule the
My
world.
goodness.
Self-isolation breeds self-delusion.
Sure, sure, lady. Oh, Mark, you're a man. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, the music was actually was really good for that little scene. The theater welcomes the distinguished audience at any time. There's a performance of the masks every evening, and the blood gets rinsed off every night. The rest of the time slots are filled with a puppet show, but that's not all we have. Magic tricks, fortune telling, dream reading. Whoever has eyes, let them see. Is this a theater? It's rather small. But it's empty at the moment. That's a deceiving impression. The theater is small, but it holds quite a few secrets, like the mime who is currently picking the threads from your clothes. I'm sorry? What? Or the mask? Have you heard about the opera that occurred in Germany recently? No, I have not. Do tell. Like the mime who was currently picking the threads from your clothes, or the mask who is sewing your fate for the next few days from those threads. Okay. Metaphors. And... what? What is in store for me? Your fate isn't bound yet. It will take time, effort, and of course, your direct participation. Come to see us every evening. We'll show you how you're doing bit by bit. I will definitely come by.
We have sufficient strength to support the misfortunes of others.
To support the misfortunes of others? The three heads of the dragon are facing 3 different directions. 3 powerful families, 3 clans are overturned by the wind. This wind got in through the breach torn by Simon's death. How will they cope? Will they be able to come to an agreement? The masks do not know the answer to that question. And who does? The masks are 2, but the families are 3. I suspect the extra family is just that, an extra. It's superfluous. Sometimes someone will have to let go of their power before their fellow men remember a different art of letting. Oh, you mean bloodletting. Oh, I see what you're doing there. Oh. Which of the 3? You don't need me to tell you that. The answer is yours. They're so different. Which one do you prefer? You came to this town, and now there's one more piece on the board. You are not a queen, of course, but a rook at least. It's up to you. I like your style, Mark. I genuinely do, actually. See, you're cool. You're interesting. So, okay. Oh, old man noises. Okay, so I'm gonna call it here, but it's called Sancta. I think this game's. Oh, I'll check it out. That's interesting. It's almost like it feels like the mask and the mime are like heralds almost in a play, which I think is interesting. At least like the way that that our good friend Mark is describing them. They're kind of just, well, they're heralding my journey, I suppose, along with Mark. It seems, although, yeah, I don't know. I'm confused, but I'm also intrigued and. Yeah, I guess I just gotta, at this point, that was the first day, too. The last 4 sessions have me just been me fucking around and dying a sudden and painful death. What just happened? I died. What the Okay, well, yeah, that'll do it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe. I'm only saying this to Jess right now, which you better like and subscribe. Yeah, right? Like, what the I might have to, like, hold on, I'm gonna load in so that the music isn't bumping so loud. Yeah, I might have to start over, though, like, because it just really seems like I've really screwed myself over as far as sleeping. Yeah, I don't know what that's about, by the way. I'm aware of that. Tongue face. Jeez. Yeah, no, I keep noticing that every time that I do stream, and it bothers me because I don't know how to turn it off. I wish I could. I really do. But at the same time, it's also a nice way to like force people that if they're actually that interested, they need to subscribe in order to talk. So yeah, it's a nice like subtle way of forcing your subscribers to swear fealty to you before they start talking mad shit at your expense, which is fun. But I know you're hilarious, and you're all over the chat. You're like my main supporter right now. It's fantastic. If they don't come for me, they should at least like, you know, show up for you. I feel like, even if they don't even say anything, you know, they could just watch you scream into the void. Yes, actually, I am thinking about moving over to Twitch here soon, so that'll be a thing that I'll probably start doing like as of next episode. So that'll be cool, and also fancier, and yeah. So I'll be moving my performance art over to Twitch, and I expect you to follow me so that we can continue our act together. I really do think that you know, you and I are gonna go places. Yeah. We'll see. I think I will actually like get more attention there though. So the last like 4 episodes have been me just like getting the jitters out and like just being live just to be live, and then moving over to Twitch, and then yeah, going from there, I guess, forcing people to swear fealty there as well. But yeah, no, I'm probably gonna, if I do actually, yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, heck yeah. If I do continue playing this game, I might just want to start over, because I actually know what the hell I'm doing now, and this game is all about doing runs that actually don't leave your health at like -3, and you just, you know, have a fucking, you just go into cardiac arrest in front of a theater. I don't want to do that again. That would be ideal. But yeah, again, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support, Jess. I will see you in our next act. And yeah. Get out of my house.